Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a while.
Yes, it has.
So today we're going to do tips for your first day of school.
Yeah. So school's coming up, is starting soon, and so maybe you're a new ALT and you're not really sure what to expect, or like you're maybe a little bit concerned. So hopefully we can address some of those concerns now, and you will feel better on your first day.
Yeah. And I guess we'll try to keep things controlled. And what I mean by that, we'll do junior high first, and then once that's done, I'll do some elementary at the end of that.
Tip number 1.
Yeah, so tip number 1, so you're going to want to take your indoor shoes. So if you walk to school or bike to school, those are going to be your outdoor shoes, and when you get there, you'll switch to your indoor shoes.
Yes. Something else you want to take with you is maybe some money, because the first day of school, maybe the first few days of school, there won't be school lunch. That won't be set up yet, so you want to take some money with you and maybe get bentos with the teachers or something like that.
Yeah.
At least for the first day. Maybe after the first day you can ask and then maybe bring your own lunch.
Yep.
So something else you want to bring with you?
Chopsticks. So in case school lunch does start right away, you can start just using your chopsticks. If you can't use chopsticks, I guess take a fork.
Yeah. Like at my school, we get utensils, but I know some people at their schools, everyone brings their own chopsticks, so just in case.
And a little hint about eating: if you're not too sure how to eat, like if it's a certain fish or if it's wrapped up or something, don't be the first one to the lunch table. Be like the second or third, so you can kind of watch how other people eat and copy what they do.
Yeah. Another thing that you want to take with you is maybe a notebook and a pen. You can take notes on the names of the teachers that you meet. You can take notes of the different information that you receive on the first few days, and then maybe there isn't a whole lot to do on the first few days because you don't have classes. You can, start planning your first lesson or just random things that will help kill the time.
Junior high, most likely your first day is just going to be a graduation ceremony, and then the students will leave, so you'll have at least one day to prep.
Opening ceremony.
Oh yeah, graduation.
Yeah,
opening ceremony.
Yeah. So those are the things that, like the first tip, the things that you want to bring with you on the first few days.
Yeah, you're probably going to get a lot of information, so just really take some paper to take some notes. Yeah.
Tip number 2.
Things not to forget.
Yes. Okay. Don't forget to be polite on the first day and say good morning to as many people as you can say good morning to. Say good morning and greet your students when you pass them in the hallway. It might seem a little bit weird to say hello and hello so many times, but that's just how it is here. So,
and it's a good first impression. You want to seem approachable, so just say good morning to everybody. So it'll be nice, especially when you go into the teacher's room. Just say good morning or ohayo gozaimasu, in Japanese.
Right.
Another thing, don't forget, maybe smile. Even if you're like a shy person, you might not want to smile, be reserved. But just a smile will be a nice thing, an easy thing to do, I believe.
Yeah.
Part 3, tips 3.
Okay, so these are things to ask about. You can ask about them on the first few days, or when you go see your schools, if that's something that's set up.
Which will probably be coming really soon for some of you guys.
Yeah. So one of the things you want to ask about is maybe your schedule. When you get your schedule.
What classes you're teaching, who you're teaching with, get the teacher's name so you know where to go.
Yes.
What floor, kind of thing.
Yeah. And then ask about where everything is in the office. Where are the printers and, where...
Where's the teacher's restrooms? Because there's teacher-only restrooms and there's student restrooms, which you can use. But if you just want to be with, your peer teachers, where's the teacher's restrooms?
Yeah. You can ask about where they put the daily schedule, like classes that are moved around, like where's that posted, who you can ask about that. Also ask if you get a locker so you can put in your outdoor, like sneakers or something like that. Or
sometimes we'll take, so I do a lot of clubs and she's starting to do some, so we'll take some like sports windbreaker kind of stuff to wear after school.
Yeah. And you don't want to just keep that under your desk.
Yeah.
If a locker is something that you can use.
Yes, ask for a desk if you can get one.
Yeah. So just a locker.
Locker.
Yeah.
Not a desk.
Yeah, those are some of the things that you can ask about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ask if you can use the printer or stuff like that, because and also the school computer, because my computer, my school has one I can use, but there's a password. All right, part 4. So most of you are more than likely going to have more than one school, so your first day of school at a school will be your opening ceremony, so there probably won't be any classes. But then after that, at elementary school, you'll probably start with classes right away. So when you do go to class, I would say have your introduction lesson planned, but at the same time have the idea of having it only like 5 or 10 minutes long. Because I remember when I went to my first school at my elementary, they wanted me to start my lesson day 1 when I was there. So I would say have your lesson 1 planned and your intro planned, but be ready to throw your intro out the door or really cut it down to start your lessons. In elementary, don't forget to take your indoor shoes. So if you have 1 pair, just take them to all the schools that you're going to. If you only have 2 schools, maybe if you want to buy 2, you can do that. And just don't forget your materials so you can do your lesson. That's real, and your chopsticks. Don't forget your chopsticks. Those are really the only tips I have for elementary. Since you're like only there once a day, they tend to remember you to come get you for class, so you don't have to worry about that. But I would ask for the schedule also, just so you're prepared for the 5 minutes in between classes, what books you're going to take, what CD you're going to take, because you don't want to teach 5th grade or 6th grade material or vice versa. But yeah. Alright guys, well that's our tips for you and your first couple of days at school. We are going to we are going to have a separate small video on our Facebook page if you do want to check that out. It's just going to be some useful words that you want to use in Japanese, like Ohayo gozaimasu, but you know, some other stuff that you might want to remember. So please check that out if you're interested. And
that's it. Thank you for watching. Please, if you have any more questions about what it's going to be like on the first day, or any concerns or something that we didn't address, just post them in the comments. Maybe we just didn't think of them.
Yeah. Oh, one quick point. For men, for your first day, like the opening ceremony, don't wear black ties. Because it's usually for funerals.
I didn't know that. I actually just learned that a couple days ago.
Yep. But that's it. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.